Hi, thanks for rejoining part 2 of our 3-video introducer to Titan Partners. So why Titan Partners now? Well, as I was saying, this is the hardest time in human history to run a business. We're in the heart of the 4th Industrial Revolution. The pace of change is higher now than at any previous time in human history. And that pace of change is set to accelerate in 2021 and thereafter. Think about it. The 3rd Industrial Revolution was only 20 years ago, and the 5th Industrial Revolution may be here within the next 10 to 12 years. Before 1900, global knowledge doubled every century. By 1982, knowledge doubled every 12 months. And this year, well, by 2020, knowledge is doubling every 12 hours. Knowledge is a reasonable proxy for technological advancement, so it's no wonder that owner-managers are overwhelmed. And that's before you throw in the additional challenge from COVID-19 in 2020. But big blue-chip consultancies focus on multinationals and multi-million-pound contracts. These blue chips are not really interested in SMEs with sub-100 million per annum revenues. And if you, like me, have ever hired a so-called blue-chip consultancy, you'll know that you don't get a tremendous amount of access to the experienced people. You'll often end up helping them to train their new hires. Our assessment is that the old-school consultancy model is under threat from technological advancements, especially digital convergence. It's now both economic and feasible to package learning and training digitally. The insights Titan Partners offer can be accessed digitally direct from our website at an economic price that's very rational given the return on investment. We estimate that every $10,000 you spend with us will multiply not just 10 times, but more like 100 times as regards objective, measurable increase in the value of your business. A wild claim? Well, I brought the team together because of the huge success they have achieved individually for SMEs in the past. 2x, 5x, even 10x revenues in less than 2 to 3 years. If we can even 2x your revenues in 2 to 3 years, we've quite plausibly doubled the value of your business. So maybe that's $10 million, even $20 million or $30 million of net enterprise value, depending on your starting value today. But here's the thing, thanks to PitchBook, the transaction database, the enterprise value add that we help you to generate over the life of your contract is objectively measurable. At the beginning of the contract, we'll agree what that enterprise value add target is so that we both have clarity of objective. So what do I mean by digital convergence? We can offer highly experienced remote consultancy advice over Zoom or similar digital services. We don't need to bill clients to fund grand offices as we all typically work from home, not ivory towers in big cities. Plus, we can do all of this remotely over Zoom. We will not be dispatching inexperienced teams to your offices. The emergence of digital database platforms like PitchBook, which facilitate the reliable calibration of SMEs by sector in terms of transaction valuations, sales revenue growth, and EBITDA margin percentage at a granular level, simply not previously accessible until recently, at our fingertips. Because the enterprise value of any business is largely a function of a handful of metrics, forward anticipated sales revenue and the sales growth rate, profit margin percentage and run rate EBITDA, and crucially the earnings multiple that public markets and the M&A market is attributing in recorded transactions in your SIC sector. All of this and much more is tracked and recorded by PitchBook and stored on their database. This means that over time we can accurately track and calibrate your company's increase in enterprise value, the net value add that we have created together. How can Titan actually boost your company's revenues and its enterprise value, thereby accelerating success? Irrespective of whether you're in decline, stagnating, or simply not growing fast enough, perhaps seeing competitors grab market share away from you, we have the tools to help. In the third and final introducer video, I will unwrap the 5 pillars on which we will construct your business's future success. I look forward to rejoining you here soon. Thanks for listening.